The cosmos is shifting. You were chosen for this moment. This is not a coincidence. This is destiny awakening. A force, ancient and undeniable, moves within you. It has been there all along, guiding you, preparing you. And now it is no longer a whisper. It is a roar. The universe does not make mistakes. You were born with a purpose that cannot be ignored, no matter how hard they try to silence it. Every struggle, every setback, every moment of doubt, they were all part of your design. The stars have aligned. This is your time to step forward, to claim what is rightfully yours. You were built for this life. Not by accident, not by chance, but by divine intent. You hold the key to something powerful, something greater than you can imagine. But the question remains, will you embrace it? Will you finally answer the call that has been waiting for you? The time is now. No more hiding. No more shrinking. This is your takeover. Your destiny is unfolding. And there is nothing that can stand in your way. If you feel the call, type "I am ready" in the comments and take your first step toward your destiny. Your destiny was written before you were born. Every step, every breath you take is part of a grand design. It is not a coincidence. You were born for this life, this moment, this journey. You may have doubted it at times. You may have questioned your place in this world. But deep within, you always knew. This life was never meant to be ordinary. You are not just passing through. You were crafted for greatness. And for those who have tried to make you feel small, who have tried to dim your light, you owe them no apology. The universe does not make mistakes. You were born with the strength of generations behind you. You were born to rise, to lead, to take up space. Stop shrinking for those who cannot understand your vision. Stop dimming your light for those who are afraid of your brilliance. Your strength is your gift, and it is time for you to claim it. You don't need their approval. You don't need their permission, because you were built for this. And you do not owe anyone an apology for living your truth. The world will bend to your vision, not the other way around. If you feel this truth in your bones, type "I was born for this" in the comments and stand tall. There have been forces working against you. Invisible yet powerful. They didn't want you to rise. They wanted you to stay small, to stay in the shadows. They saw your potential long before you did. They saw the fire in you and they feared it. So they did everything in their power to suppress it. They planted seeds of doubt in your mind. They told you you weren't ready. They told you you weren't good enough. But what they didn't realize, you were never meant to be contained. Every obstacle they placed in your path was fuel for your growth. Every attempt to hold you back only made you stronger. They wanted to control you, to make you question your worth. But now you know the truth. You are unstoppable. The chains they tried to bind you with are broken. The limits they set for you were never yours to begin with. Your power was never theirs to control. It was always yours. And now you are free. Free from their lies, their doubts, their manipulation. It's time to walk in your truth, unapologetically. If you've broken free from those who tried to control you, share this with someone who needs to hear this truth. The moment you awoke, everything changed. It was a quiet realization, but it was powerful. The moment you understood that your strength was not a gift you could earn. It was already inside you. It was always there. But you were blind to it. You had been listening to the wrong voices for too long. The voices that told you to hold back, to play small. The voices that told you your dreams were too big, too impossible. But now you see the truth. You were born for greatness. Your spirit was never meant to be caged. Your mind was never meant to be confined. And once you realized that, there was no going back. You are powerful beyond measure. Your potential is infinite. You are not a product of your circumstances. You are a force of nature. The moment you awoke, you unlocked your true self. And no one can ever take that from you. Because now you know who you are. And no one can stop you. If you've awakened to your true power, comment "I am the force" and let the world see you rise. They tried to keep you down. They told you it wasn't the right time. They told you to wait for their approval. They disguised their manipulation as concern, as wisdom. But it was a lie. They didn't want you to win. They didn't want you to see the truth. They wanted you to stay under their control. They wanted you to doubt yourself, to believe you needed them. But what they didn't realize, you were always going to see through them. The moment you recognized their tactics, everything shifted. You saw their words for what they were, poison. You saw their help for what it was, a trap. They were trying to keep you small. They were trying to keep you in line. But you broke free. You no longer need their approval. You no longer need their validation. You see their games for what they are. And you refuse to play. Their manipulation doesn't work on you anymore. Because you know your worth. You know your power. And you will never let them take that from you. If you've unmasked the manipulators in your life, type "I see through you" in the comments and let them know their games no longer work. Your destiny is written in the stars. It is not a question of chance or circumstance. It is a divine blueprint. A plan designed long before you even took your first breath. The universe has mapped out your path, and every step you take is part of the grand design. You may not have seen it yet. You may have doubted it. But now the veil is lifting. You are connected to something far greater than yourself. Your purpose is not a random occurrence. It is the fulfillment of a prophecy, a mission that has been unfolding since the beginning of time. Everything you've been through, every struggle, every triumph, every tear, has been part of your training. You have always been prepared for this. The challenges you faced, they were stepping stones to your greatness. The people who tried to hold you back, they were part of the plan to test your resolve. And now you are here, ready to step into your full potential, to walk the path that was meant for you. Your destiny is unfolding before your eyes. The only question is, are you ready to walk it with confidence? Because this is your moment. This is the life you were always meant to live. It's time to step into it fully, without hesitation. If you are ready to embrace your divine destiny, type "I am ready" in the comments and let the universe know you are prepared to walk the path laid before you. The limits they tried to place on you were never real. They were illusions designed to make you doubt your power. They told you what you couldn't do. They told you where you couldn't go. But the truth is, they were only projecting their own limitations onto you. They couldn't see what you were capable of. And that was their mistake. You were never meant to live within the confines of their beliefs. You were born to break boundaries, to rise above every single limitation they tried to impose on you. Your potential is limitless. It is not confined to the small box they tried to fit you into. These barriers were only temporary, and now you are shattering them. Every obstacle in your path is nothing more than an opportunity to rise higher. Every time they told you no, you proved them wrong. You have always been more than they thought you were. And now you are unstoppable. You are rising above their limitations, and with each step, you become more powerful. There is nothing that can hold you back anymore. If you are breaking boundaries and rising above all limitations, comment "I am limitless" in the comments and let the world know you will never be confined again. Stop shrinking. Stop playing small to make others feel comfortable. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out. You were meant to shine so brightly that others can't help but see your light. But for too long, you've been shrinking yourself. For too long, you've been hiding your true power. You've dimmed your light because you were afraid of what others might think. You were afraid of taking up too much space. But let me remind you of this truth. The world needs your light. It needs your strength, your voice, your vision. The moment you stop shrinking, you step into your true power. You are not here to play small. You are here to take up space, to be seen, to be heard, to leave a legacy. You are a force of nature, and it's time you start acting like it. No more hiding. No more shrinking. It's time to fully embrace your inner strength. If you are ready to embrace your power and stop shrinking, type "I am unstoppable" in the comments and step fully into the person you were always meant to be. This is just the beginning. What you've learned, what you've unlocked, is only the first step. The mission has only just begun. The universe is aligned. Your purpose is clear. Now it's time to take action. There is no turning back. This is your time to rise, to claim what is yours, to walk the path you were born to walk. The obstacles, the doubts, the fears, they are all behind you. Now you are moving forward with purpose. No more waiting. No more second guessing. You know who you are. You know what you are meant to do. And you will stop at nothing to achieve it. The mission is clear. You were built for this life. It is time to take over. To lead, to create, to live the life you were destined to live. The universe has prepared you for this moment, and now it is time for you to step into your greatness. If you are ready to move forward with purpose and claim your destiny, comment "I am moving forward" and let the world know you are unstoppable.